Hello and welcome to Longship Gaming. Today we are playing Marvel Champions and we're doing our playthrough of basically alphabetically as closely as possible, interspersing of course new releases in there when we finally get them, because when I'm recording this, Canada still has not gotten Age of Apocalypse. So I wanted the old Marvel Champions database. And as you can see, this matchup is Klaw versus Gambit. So again, we are going alphabetically, or as close as possible, barring a couple of miscalculations, let's put it that way. Anyway, we've come to this matchup, which is a pretty good one because Remy's really good at thwarting, and there's a lot to thwart in this particular scenario. But he's going to have to probably rely on a lot of his friends to be able to handle the tough stuff that's out there. So, went on to the Marvel Champions database, as I began to say, found a relatively recent Gambit deck, and here we are. So again, it's been a while since I played Gambit. I played Gambit with an entirely basic deck, which turned out to be one of my more popular videos, or consistently popular ones, which is very interesting. So we'll see how this one does, and I really enjoyed that basic one. It's certainly probably gotten more powerful as releases have come and gone. But anyway, I digress. So I will link to the deck in the description below, and of course credit the author as usual. So we have a lot of powerful heavy hitter allies. So we have Storm, Longship, Professor X, and Nick Fury, for example. Breaking and Entering, which works perfectly for Gambit, and of course has Gambit in the picture. Stealth Strike, Mutant Education, Under Siege, just to, we have a lot of schemes to deal with, including the main scheme. So Under Surveillance will really help us out to keep that one under control, since it's pretty tight. So we've done our setup. We have Melter as the villain that came out when we were discarding. And yeah, so there we go. We'll be right back after I shuffle up with Gambit versus Klaw. Alright, we've got our starting 6 cards. They are Cerebro, Mutant Education, Creole, Charmer, Professor X, Royal Flush, Natural Agility. Okay, well, we're not really doing any attacking right now. Mainly because we have Professor X in hand. Creole, Charmer. Wow, we have... We could Creole Charmer, confuse him. Wow, this is really interesting. I almost feel like keeping this entire hand. So, wow, okay. We're going to ditch Royal Flush and Natural Agility. We're going to keep the rest of this. Draw 2. Energy and Storm. Okay. Wow. Okay. This is pretty nuts for a start. So... don't think we need a Mutant Education necessarily, but we are 100% going to Creole Charmer. So we're going to spend 2. We're going to spend the 2 for energy, or 2 energy, and play out Creole Charmer, remove 3 threat from the scheme, which just gets rid of Defense Network. Oh, no, I'm right. It's 3. So Defense Network is gone. They removed all of it. So that confuses him right away. Good stuff. We're going to Mutant Education. No, we're going to use Mutant Education to pay for Cerebro. Cerebro, we're going to exhaust it, search top 5 cards of the deck for an X-Men ally, and add it to our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we got Bishop. I'm glad we're actually shuffling the rest of that away because it's not all that great. Okay. We're not playing anything else now, so we are going to use Thief Extraordinaire. Discard the top 2 cards and choose one of them with their value, which is a 3, which is exactly what we wanted. Look at the top 2, discard one of those cards and remove threat. Okay, so we want this to happen. So we know that, we know Tiger Shark's coming out. Ugh, gross. Okay, anyway, we got rid of Immortal Claw, which is what we wanted to do. So he's down to 18. Okay. And that's our turn. So 1 threat goes on. He's confused. Melter puts 1 on. And then Tiger Shark shows up. Okay. Oh, we forgot to draw up. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Under surveillance. Excellent. Gambit's Guild Armor. Bishop. Professor X. And Storm. Yeah, we're not really in a place to be able to do that yet. Well, let's use Cerebro to go looking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Banshee, Marvel Girl. Marvel Girl might be good because then she can remove threat. Banshee. Okay, let's get Marvel Girl in our hand. I think we're going to have to Professor X here. Storm's too expensive. Rogue won't be in the future. Okay, Storm and Bishop go to be able to play under surveillance. Then we're going to play Professor X. He's going to confuse him again. Now, I could flip over, but that's a lot of attacks coming my way. So we're going to thwart. Fortunately, we found most of our allies right off the bat. Remy has nothing to do, so we stay in this form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need something here to deal with. Okay. Charge card, molecular acceleration, X-Mansion, stealth strike, mutant education. Okay. All right. So, one threat goes on. He's confused. 2 go on from the minions, who I'm hopefully going to be able to clear on this turn. Encounter card, weapons runner. And he surges into Masters of Evil. Discard cards until Master of Evil minion is... Oh boy, okay. It's not so great. I was certainly hoping to have more setup done. And there's Radioactive Man. Okay. Huh. So, Professor Axe is gone. This is a lot of trouble. Well, Cerebro again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nobody. I think we've seen them all. Okay. Huh. Well, we definitely have to flip over this turn to start dealing with stuff. It's not ideal. Alright, we're going to flip over. That gives us a counter. Didn't expect to have 3 Masters of Evil out all at the same time. Okay. So we're going to molecular acceleration to gain a counter. We're going to the Claw was supposed to get... Claw was supposed to have a tough. I think I forgot to put a tough on him from one of the cards that resolved. So there we go. Okay. Anyway, 2 counters on. We're going to charge card, expend 2 to do 6. So that'll take out Tiger Shark. Then I kind of feel like I need to put out the staff and keep Stealth Strike. this turn and turn to take out the weapons runner. Okay. Not ideal, but it is what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Avengers Mansion, Nick Fury, Royal Flush, charge card. All right. So 2 threats going to go on, but so it wouldn't flip anyway because it's got surveillance on it. Klaw is going to attack. So he's doing 1 and he gets 2 cards. So we're just going to take this one. 1, 2, 3. Essentially 4. Okay. So 5. Then Melter will attack. We will defend against Melter, but use his staff to do 1 to him. Then we'll take 1 from Radioactive Man and discard a card at random. Oh, okay. Not what we wanted. In fact, this is all very bad. All right. Counter card. Armored Guard. Okay. Losing the Stealth Strike was very, very bad for us. Okay. Well, I don't think we have much of a choice but to be flipping down this coming turn. So, first we charged a card. Then we play charge card. We're going to do 4. We will use 5. No, range, doesn't matter. We won't use it. And then we'll do 4 to Melter. We'll hang on to Nick. We're going to have to flip down because we're in a lot of trouble. We'll go looking using Cerebro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, there are none. Okay. I'm hoping we can stabilize here, but the scheme is 100% going to flip now. Okay. So that's all we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like I got a bit cocky there. We'll see. No, he's not stunned. He's tough. There. Okay. Nick, Molecular Acceleration, Banshee, Creole Charmer, X-Jet, charge card. Okay. So, 2 threat goes on. So it's at 7, but it can go to 10. Yeah. He schemes for 2, 3, so it's gone to 10. So we lose under surveillance. Now it switches to this. Discard cards until a minion is discarded and put into play. Okay. I mean, are there any more? Yes. Okay. Luckily that's put and not reveal. Okay. So it's going to be 2 go on the scheme and encounter card. Exhaustion. Surge and ugh. Wow. Now we have to go get another one. It might as well be Melter because he's the lowest hit points. But, holy moly. This is not great. Okay. So. Go looking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. Long shot's still in there. This is shockingly more difficult than I had imagined. Okay. I have to get... I can't confuse him. The threat is that he's going to scheme out. I feel like I need more cards. But it's really... No, it's more expensive to do it this way. Ugh. Well, Creole Charmer will help us, for sure. So maybe we're not taking anybody out this turn. All right. Creole Charmer. Whoops, this charge card. Or do I do 1, 2, 3 for the X-Jet? I don't have the X trait, so that doesn't do me any good. Okay, so we're just going to do Creole Charmer. Gets rid of Masters of Evil, so at least that's something. And it's going to confuse them. Gonna dump charge card and the X-Jet and hang on to these 2. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Nick Fury, molecular acceleration. Dazzler, strength, breaking and entering. Okay. Weapon X. Okay. Sure. Throw goes on. He's confused. 3 go on. Encounter card. Master plan. They have to look for... And there is not one. So that fizzles because there's nothing there. But now accelerates. This is far tougher than I had anticipated. Let's just put it that way. Okay. First, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are there any X-Men left? No. All right. Our hero interrupt isn't going to do anything, but we are going to play out Nick to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Breaking and entering is good. Stealth Strike is good because we can get rid of threat. Dazzler is good because she can thwart as well. Okay. We're going to Thief Extraordinaire. So we see nothing and 2. So 2 come off. We'll have Nick. Thwart 2. We will have, excuse me, I think we need to buy ourselves one more turn. One. Two, 3, 4 for Dazzler. And we're going to confuse him again. And she's going to take out the weapons runner. And we're going to hang on to Stealth Strike and Breaking and Entering. One, 2, 3, 4. Extra encounter card. I thought for sure I'd be managing threat better than this, but we just need to be able to clear the runway to get rid of this stuff. It's just so much. Stealth Strike, Breaking and Entering, Mutant Education, Thieves Guild. Okay, that's always a good one. Breaking and Entering, Under Surveillance. Okay, these are all cards that we actually need. All right. So 2 threat goes on. He's confused. Oh. 1, 2 threat go on. Ugh. Encounter card. Surge. So we still have 2. Alright, we have Guild Business. And Immortal Claw comes back. Okay. And then Nick's gone. Alright, first thing we do is Cerebro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's Bishop. One day I'd like to catch a break. And be able to get this stuff under control. Doesn't feel like that's going to be this day. Okay, so I can't Creole Charmer. I have to get rid of everything. Extra encounter guard, is that necessarily the worst under the circumstances? But I can't kill anything right now. Well, I can. I could stealth strike somebody. I could stealth strike Melter, so he's gone. Two threat comes off a scheme that way. Okay. So, we need to spend an energy resource, so mutant education can get spent, and we exhaust. Okay. Then we do have to flip over. We're going to give ourselves charged card. Stealth strike or double break and enter. Or under surveillance to give ourselves some more breathing room. Or okay. So Dazzler could do 2 to Radioactive Man, and then we could Stealth Strike for 5. Gets 2 threat off a scheme. But then I don't really have much else I can do. Don't care about hit points. The problem is, yeah, so Dazzler's going to end up dying anyway. Okay, so Dazzler's going to hit Radioactive Man for 2. Then 1, 2, 3. for a stealth strike using 1 counter. So it's going to do 5, so it gets rid of Radioactive Man, and we get 2 threat off a scheme that's going to come off the main scheme. And we're going to hold on to these 2 till the next turn. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Breaking and Entering, Creole Charmer, Avengers Mansion, Mutant Education. Okay. Oh, 3 threat go on. He's going to attack. We're going to defend. So he's doing... Well, I will finally get rid of his tough. He's doing... So he's got as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm down 2. Then I'm going to take 1 from the guard, and then Dazzler will get in the way of Melter. Okay. Counter card. It's another guard. Okay. So I'm going to charge the card. I might as well flip down, because then I can go looking for another card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I find an X-Men? Yes, I find an X-Men. Wow, this is a lot tougher than I had anticipated. We got really unlucky at the start because we've lost multiple turns trying to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why am I at 7? I should not be at 7. Oh, because I picked up an extra card when I shouldn't, because it was stuck to Storm. Okay. Okay. We're going to... Creole Charmer to get 3 off of Immortal Claw. So he's back down. That will confuse him. Now, it's currently at 7. It's going to go up to 9. And then 10. So, okay. I should be able to Creole Charmer next turn. So we're going to put Surveillance on again. We've got no build-up. We're completely scuppered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Genius, under Surveillance again. X-Mansion, Banshee, Charge Card, Natural Agility. Okay. So, 2 threat go on. So it's at 9 of 12 now. He's confused. 1 threat goes on. So now it's at 10. So we're barely holding on. Encounter card. Okay. So somehow we survived. But we can't stay this way forever. Well, first we go looking for 2, 3, 4, 5, a card for our hand. Okay. That's going to be Rogue. Rogue will help us out a lot here. Mainly because she has tough. Okay. So Rogue's going to cost us 2. And she's tough. But it's not necessarily the tough that I need right now. Just the potential to thwart. And then we're going to play Banshee. Banshee and Rogue are going to thwart. And we're going to confuse a minion, so that's going to confuse Melter. We're going to get 4 off of here. And then we're going to Thief Extraordinaire. Wow, nothing. We're going to discard this and keep that. Because that means his scheme will not be very good. And we will reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Royal Flush, okay. Stealth Strike, okay. Energy, Mutant Education, Marvel Girl. Natural Agility. Okay, if this is a turn, I think we're going to have to be flipping over. So, 2 threat goes on. Oh. May have made a mistake here. Well, we'll see. We'll let it rely here. Nobody else is scheming. It's just Klaw. So 2. Oh, we knew it was going to be 2. That's right. Okay. It's back up to 10. He's confused. Counter card. He's going to... Wow. Schemes for 3. And he wins it. You know, not exactly the way that I anticipated this matchup going. But we lost multiple turns being able to actually build up our board at all. That was awful. And this is a thwart centric, a heavily thwart centric deck. But this, had it been this one, shuffled differently, discard one card at random, yeah, I could have handled that. We actually would have had the next turn doing pretty well. Like, Royal Flush would have cleared all the toughs. I would have been able to kill Melter as well. Get rid of a bunch of threat and have some defense from the crackback from Klaw. Wow. That double advance, huh? Well, that's the way the game goes sometimes. I think we had a chance coming back from that. You know, but just it just wasn't to be. He got out schemed. Wow, I'm honestly shocked by that. But I mean, that's the way the game goes sometimes. Alrighty, I mean, I I honestly thought with the number of allies out in this deck and the amount of thwart available, we lost I think 2 or 3 turns of being able to do anything. And couldn't get the card draw going whatsoever. Oh well. I think it started out okay, but they just went completely downhill from there. Well, let me know what you think. This is not one of the best matchups I've had. A bit frustrating. But I wonder if you take this same matchup into Klaw. I wonder how it'll work out for you. All right, then. Well, thanks for watching, and until next time, happy gaming. Thank you so much for watching Longship Gaming. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It will really help the channel to grow and improve. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when more Longship Gaming content goes live. Until next time, happy gaming.